So you guys are pretty much the premier pop culture aficionados of the world, in my opinion. So with the task of generating Google VR, and you guys could literally do anything. What compelled the choice for Planet of the Apes, other than the fact that it's amazing? But is there anything? Were there anything else that's in contention? How did you guys?
We had a DVD of it already.
Right.
So the funny story is we took it to Google and we said, "Can you play this?" And they said, "We don't have any DVD players in all of Google."
You're talking about the Mark Wahlberg one, right? Of course.
It's a true story.
So, yeah, we basically had, it's not that we made that choice per se, it's basically we had this possibility and we had, 41 days to do it. So it wasn't like, oh, we have so many ideas we'd like to do. It's like to TikTok,
That is pretty incredible, 41 days. So
It was funny that we did have, we put together our little version at first and brought it into Google, and then you explained how VR works. We had it completely wrong.
That's really cute.
We literally had a sign that said, "Put on your 3D glasses now."
the crash course was great. But you guys got to do it all again for us. Thank you. That's what it took. First over here.
Hi, I'm Caitlin, longtime fan, first-time caller. Just curious, you guys, the VR experience is great, and it's awesome to see, sort of TV embracing new media. Are there any other sort of storytelling mediums that you guys are really excited about beyond VR? Beyond VR.
There's a few things Google has going that we're about to just play with. We have one idea in mind that we've been talking about. That's just a different form that David will star in.
I wanted to do an audio book of Homer Simpson reading the Iliad.
it'd be a 360 audiobook.
Sounds good. Over here.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Jessica, and I have a question for you, obviously. Have you ever just sit down in your living room and say, I'm going to watch a whole marathon of The Simpsons?
We had one where it was a contest, and the doctor said after season 11, you would be mentally ill. Take that for whatever it's worth.
Thank you.
You don't want to see the guy who won that contest.
Over here.
Yeah, this is regarding the writing. I know that you're talking about doing a table read for next year's Treehouse of Horrors, and James mentioned to me that the part of the script for this week's episode had been rewritten, I don't know how long ago, but I was just curious in terms of the writing with the digital capabilities now, how close to the actual episode air date do you guys actually get and allow yourself when it comes to the writing?
We're still from the beginning, about 6 months before, as we write, from the reading to delivery.
But I think if I understand the question, one of the things that happened, I think that was part of the reason for the success of The Simpsons from the very beginning, is due to Jim insisting that we try animation in a different way. The show was written as if it were a live action show, in that we thought we could rewrite up until very shortly before it goes on the air, making the animators crazy, because traditionally you're not supposed to change stuff just before air. But we've done stuff very quickly, really quick turnarounds on the show.
Yeah, to speak to the animation, from in the earlier days when we didn't have as much, we had some digital technology that a joke could be written and we could take existing animation and editorially change the mouth shapes. It was sort of a crude, primitive way to do that. And what that did is that you had a joke that was that current, a week or two current, and the effect, I think, is the whole episode seemed current. It's a sort of a sleight of hand. But now we can do more gymnastics that way, where you can take and sort of reanimate much to. Speaking of unsung heroes, Tom Klein's in the audience, isn't he? Our producer on the animation side. We have a amazing job of helping run the ship and helping us do things in a very short period of time.
But a variation on that question, how often do you guys go back and watch really old episodes, like early days, and marvel at how some things have changed and some things haven't?
Well, I watched the marathon the first time it aired, and I was blown away by the directing right from the beginning. You know, people would say it was, quote, crude animation, and this is like revolutionary for a once-a-week show. And I thought it was just brilliantly directed right from the start.
Yep.